Woodford.
What's up, Woodford?
Corey here.
And Emily. Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, I'm not going to even try to do it in an accent. Top of the morning to you. St. Patrick's Day.
I love this week.
I love this week. The green beer, the
SEC tournament.
Yeah,
it's all the
too.
things.
I was just going to say green beer. It's pretty much.
Yeah, and
no.
green beer.
Yes. No. Yeah, big week.
You know, it's probably too much to ask after the flood, but I kind of wonder if like the county would turn the river green. You know, kind of like they do in Chicago and some of those places.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think
maybe that's too big of an ask right after a natural disaster.
It could already be green, so yeah.
That's true.
So I think we're good there. Big sode too. Good sode.
Episode?
Yeah, we got a good sode for you today.
Oh my gosh, you're going
Am I
you're
hip?
real hip. And your plaid shirt and you're total hipster.
Yeah, it's a little. Oh no, it's kind of green. There's a little green in there.
That's a stretch, but it's something.
Yeah. So don't forget to pinch if they're not wearing green. Today's not technically St. Patrick's Day, so we're safe.
That's right.
We're good.
And we do have a St. Patty's Day 4-leaf clover promotion that is going on in Woodford County. So look for hints on the chamber page this week because we're going to give away some gift cards in conjunction with some businesses. So check that out. That'll be a fun little St. Patty's Day today, tomorrow, and Wednesday.
Absolutely. And I'm afraid I kind of just want to skip over this. I mean, we're just going to skip over this next segment.
But I do think I'm not. Okay, I think you've earned it. If you would like to do during Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, if you'd like to do your glass of wine, you can at least sip on it.
Okay, we'll sip on it. We won't officially start the segment, but I'll at least sip on it.
And now I don't have to pretend to you guys anymore. This is like such a weight lifted off my shoulders.
I know. I'll do the...
Yeah. You know, somebody told me that they thought that both of us faked it. Yeah, I was like,
you see mine go down. That's funny. Faked it and negatory.
While I'm bringing this up,
I'm a dad. I don't wait. Like I actually have like serious like if Avery, my daughter, doesn't eat her entire plate of food, I have to tell Corey, it's okay. You don't have to finish. Like you can let it. Like you don't, or save it. You could even put it and save it.
Yeah.
You know, but like I have that thing where I'm like, you know, I gotta eat it. Like
me eat all the food.
Don't touch the thermostat. Turn off the lights when you go out of the room. Like it's happened. It's a thing.
That's a dad mode thing.
Oh, total dad mode thing.
Okay, so I think wine makes you smarter is what I've learned from the course of this. So Corey, are you smarter than a fifth grader?
We shall see.
All right. Okay. This is fifth grade. Here we go. Okay. What are the 3 states of matter?
The 3 states of matter. There's solid, liquid, and gas.
True, dude. Ding, ding, ding. Very good.
Ding, ding.
Very good. Okay. All right, Corey. Let's see.
I'll crush science. Don't ask me science. I'll just crush it. Math, though.
Which planet is closest to the sun? This is 3rd grade.
Mercury.
Yes, very good. Do you have a song or like a rhythm?
No,
did you learn the planets?
I'm sure I did, but now I just.
No,
What'd you think about Neil deGrasse Tyson? This has been forever. This is old news, but Pluto's not a planet anymore. You knew that, right? Pluto's not a planet.
What?
Yep. It's
Wow,
a planetoid.
A planetoid?
Yeah, something like that.
No, I missed that memo. What does that mean?
It means that that Pluto is
just a character
in a certain state now. yeah, Pluto, the dog that can't talk. It's smaller than what should be classified as a planet.
Oh, I didn't know size was the
Yep.
How they
that's
categorize it.
That's definitely a biggie there. So
you're bringing some fun facts
Pluto's
today.
not a planet, and it really caught. I mean, people were sending hate mail to him, like saying like,
Yeah.
I have had Pluto. Now
Who decides
now I feel like
that?
Bill Burr,
like what universal group association?
It's just, I mean, you know, I don't know about that. I just know that it was brought up by. He's a really great physicist, or I think is what technically his. I think it's what technically he's called, but Neil deGrasse Tyson is like this, and you'd recognize him if you know him. Him and Bill Nye get together sometimes and do stuff, and Bill Nye's still doing stuff too. Anyway, sorry. What's the next question? Sorry.
Okay, all right.
It's the
Give
wine.
him some wine, and he just chatters. Okay.
I should hold it like.
5th grade.
Okay.
Okay. What was the most widely grown crop in the Middle Colonies?
Should I say should I technically say maize or corn?
You should say wheat.
Ah,
gotcha.
I was trying to be a smarty pants.
Okay.
So wheat. That makes sense.
okay.
I was gonna say that, or I was actually also thinking tobacco.
Yeah.
I mean, or hemp, actually, maybe even hemp, because hemp was clothing. I mean, paper. I mean, it was everything.
Yeah, medicine, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Who founded the Red Cross?
Oh no, that's a toughie.
It's a 5th grade question.
That's a 5th grade question. See, it's one of those things. It's like that wrinkle must have got smoothed out. I wonder why. Dang, who founded the Red Cross?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it was like someone like forever ago, like someone like. Okay, I'm not gonna say.
It's not like a name that you would probably.
Oh,
just rattle off.
so you. Okay. Is it Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman?
Close. I would say close.
Oh, whoa.
No, I would not. I was just trying to help you out there. But it's Clara Barton.
Claire
I did not know that.
Barton?
Yeah. Clara.
Clara.
Yeah.
Hello, Clarice.
So you were, what were you?
That's close.
Yeah, 3 for 5.
Yeah. Okay.
You did good.
Good.
You
Cool.
did well, I should say.
Can you? Is it grammar? Yeah. No. Awesome. Yes. I'm doing all right.
Yes. Speaking of our experts.
Oh yeah.
And they're smarter than 5th graders, both of them.
Yes. So our experts are, dare I say, experts in their field.
Sure.
But
sure can.
If I wanted to be redundant, we've got Dr. Brian Smith and we've got Mr. Aaron Smither, who are very prominent, know a lot of good things, and I can't wait to play this clip. And you don't have to go anywhere. You just watch, and you're going to get great advice.
You don't even have to Google it. Here they are.
Yeah.
Well, I think what they mean by that is eating fruits and vegetables on a regular basis will decrease your risk for medical problems, but not necessarily prevent you from needing to come see the doctor occasionally.
Great question. So this is something that I always want my clients to do before filing a claim, and that is talk to me or talk to someone in my office. And here's the reason why. You're in the middle of a situation that is an accident or something happened at your house, a pipe burst. But the misconception is you have to file a claim right away. And here's the reason why you should wait. There's a thing called deductible, and everybody has one, and we need to know what the extent of your damage is before we file the claim. Let me give you an example. You're in a fender bender, and that's a stressful thing that can happen. You go ahead and file a claim, and then you get an estimate, and you find out that your estimate's only $400. And guess what? You've got a $500 deductible. So now you filed a claim, you have that on your insurance history, and it's not going to pay out because it's underneath your deductible. So one of the biggest pieces of advice that I give to my clients are talk to me first. You actually have 2 years to file the claim after a incident's happened. So whether it's a fender bender or a pipe bust at your house, call and talk to your insurance agent, tell them what's going on, and let us advise you of what the appropriate next steps are.
They're awesome. So Corey,
Awesome.
How is that wine?
Wine's great.
What you got here?
So I'm not going to sit and talk about it. I'm going to let Alicia do that. But
I love this bottle.
Oh, I love the bottle. I'm going to show it to everybody.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
She'll tell the story, but essentially that is her real dog. That is a real live dog, Woodford County dog.
A real canine dog. Yes. It's her dog. Let me just focus in a little bit. There we go. So yeah.
Gizmo has
Gizmo
one.
has one. Yeah.
And now little Zoe.
Yeah. Let's go to Wildside and get the scoop.
What's up, Woodford? We're back out at Wildside Winery. I'm joined today with, of course, Corey over here, and we've got to bring him along for all these field trips, and owner Alicia Holt. Alicia has yet another new wine for us out here at Wildside Winery that we want to talk about today. So I see, Alicia, right in front of us, this beautiful Zinfandel. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So this is one of our new wines. This is Zoe's White Zinfandel. What's cool about there's several things that are cool about this bottle, actually. So
The fact that
first
there's
off,
a puppy. There's a puppy face on
yes,
it.
it has my dog's face on it. That just makes me really happy. So, in specific, we do that because for every bottle of wine that we sell of the Zoe's Wise Zinfandel, we actually donate $1 back to a local rescue or charity of some form. So you can not only enjoy a delicious wine, but you can feel good about what you're doing for the local puppies. So,
Good. I can't wait to give back a lot.
yes, that's great. That's great.
That's right. And you have Gizmo as well, because there's already a wine out called Gizmo, right?
Yes.
What is Gizmo's wine?
Gizmo is actually a blend of Norton, which is an estate grape, and Concord and Niagara. And so it is a sweet red. It's very, very yummy.
Okay, so you have Gizmo and you have Zoe, but what about poor Caliber?
Well, we haven't figured out Caliber yet, so we will figure that out soon. We got Gizmo out last year, Zoe out this year. Maybe by next year, this time we'll have
There you
a
go.
wine for Caliber too. So
Does Axel get his own wine?
I mean, we'll see if he wants that. He
Okay.
may not. See, the difference is he may someday be like, Mom, did you really have to put my face on a wine bottle?
That's
It's a
true.
baby face.
That's true.
So.
You do have to think about the future. That's good looking out. So you were telling us that you guys get these grapes in, and you order them from California, and then the process with a white Zin is just a little bit different of how you make it a blush wine, right? So you want to tell our viewers how that happens?
Absolutely, absolutely. So these particular grapes we get from California. We do have 80 rows of grapes on site, but all of the grapes can't be grown in Kentucky. So you need a really hardy grape to grow here because of the temperature fluctuations. So
Especially lately.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been easy.
yes, so the fluctuation is definitely what is hard for the grapevine. So a red Zinfandel in particular grape is something that you do have to get from California. And so from the red Zinfandel grape, that we get out of Lodi, we create both the red Zin, which we'll have in the fall, and then also the white Zin. So the way that works is that you take the grapes when they arrive in the fall, and you go ahead and destem them and press them and do all the things that you're going to do to get that red Zin into a barrel. And then you take what's left over. You take the skins that are left from that pressing. Skins. And this is how you create the white Zinfandel. You put those in a wine container. You put those in a container, and you add sugar and water.
Okay.
And you let that sit, and you add other things that are going to vary location to location, winemaker to winemaker. That's how you end up with specific
Your
flavors.
secret sauce.
Yeah, the secret sauce. So you add all of those things together, and you end up here with a white Zinfandel.
That's pretty wild, the fact that you can use the grape and then after you're done, you use the skins for something else, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. One of the things that we really wanted to do this year was let's use everything to the greatest capacity possible and see what happens.
And the fact that these barrels, you said last show, these barrels have been here, since before you. They're the first barrels the previous owners, who were the first owners, bought.
Absolutely.
So you're getting a lot of, a little sticky. It's good though. Calm down.
You're going to lick the barrel. Don't mind Corey. He'll be here for the rest of the show.
Good. Yeah, that would be intense. I want to do it.
Alicia, I have a question. So when you say you order your grapes, how far in advance? Because it seems like kind of a process. Like you guys kind of have to know, plan it out, order it, and then you get them in, and then, it's quite the process, right? You have to kind of think through how far in advance you want to do all these things.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there are some fluctuations. So like right now, I already know what grapes we're going to order for next year, or for the most part anyway. And so some of that is looking at your sales history, seeing what you have the most of, knowing if there are things that you want to phase out, if there are new things you want to phase in, like the Zins. We really are excited about those. We're going to have a Tempranillo for the first time this fall, and so those are exciting things. So by the end of July, I'll need a firm final decision on this is what's going to be ordered. We get that order in. And sometime in the fall, because there are other factors we can't control anyway, like the wildfires that happened last fall. Those made a difference in how soon we were able to get the grapes here, because they literally, we fill a semi-truck full of grapes and cart them from California. So anyway, so yes, you need to know pretty far in advance, and then so about July, and then you're going to get them late in fall.
So did you say, you said this was your first sin that you guys have done, right?
Yes, to my knowledge, Wildside has never had a Zinfandel.
Well, hey,
so
that's first time's a charm. I'm
yes,
gonna try it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you said you added sugar, so that means that it raises on the dry scale, because you said dry, you don't add any
sugar,
sugars, but
right.
you've added
So this is a sweet wine, definitely.
It's
So-
number 3. It's a 5.
It's a 5. Yes, it's a 5 on the scale.
Oh wow!
Yes.
I just looked at it. I thought it was a 3. So it's a 5. So yeah, I think Fearless was like a 6 or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Fearless is good.
so when you're tasting this, what you want to do is actually put your nose in the glass
Okay.
and sniff. You're going to get a really floral, fruity sort of nose to it. And then
Do you shake it or
yeah,
roll
you
it?
can swirl it
We're
around
getting
if
a
you
little
want.
taste
Give
of-
it a little
of
swirl.
the tasting 101 class we're gonna take.
And so then put it on your tongue
See, like I probably did it wrong. 'Cause
and
I'm
let
just
it go
like-
slowly. yeah. No
It's
gulping.
good.
No gulping, Corey.
Yeah. It's delicious.
I can't say it any better. I think what I just tasted is exactly how you describe Zoe. Tell me again and tell our viewers how you describe the wine, but because of Zoe's
So
personality.
Zoe is totally one of those peppy, happy, summer, let's go have some fun kind of dog. She is always excited to be outside and to be exploring. She's a very adventurous little Shih Tzu. So
This is like a very
That's the perfect description.
like I would almost say like day drink. You know, like tailgating or obviously coming out here, sun shining, butterflies out there in your butterfly garden.
Yes.
And then this pairs well. You talk about pairing wine with food and stuff, but like pairing wine with an experience, like that's what I'm all about that.
it's
I
very
feel like this really does taste like spring. Like like tasting this just makes me happy thinking about the sunshine. Like it is March. Here we go, people. Let's do it. And they too can get this in your wine club subscription, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, so Wine Club, what's so cool about that is you get first dibs at all of our new creations. And so this month's Wine Club is going to include the Opus Cab Sav, it's going to include the Bourbon Berry, and it's going to include the Zoe's White Zinfandel. So that is your Wine Club pickup for the first week of this month.
Trifecta.
Yes.
That is the perfect trifecta. And how do they subscribe or get kind of initiated into the wine club if they want to check that out?
They just need to come in and ask for a Wine Club sign-up sheet. So
Okay.
any one of our staff members knows what to do. They get them to fill out the form, and you would walk out that day with your first 3 bottles of wine. So you can start anytime.
What if you can't? What if you can't walk in? Can you go to the website or something? Or do
No,
call?
you do need to come in and fill out the form.
But you'll
So-
want to because you'll want to do a wine tasting.
Yes.
And you guys have all kinds of cheeses up
We
front
do.
too, right?
We do. We have lots of cheeses, and they're all locally Kentucky crafted cheeses. So we have Kenny's Farmhouse cheeses, which is like your Goudas and an Asiago peppercorn and a white cheddar and a Colby. And then we have Almond Brothers beer cheese, which is by far the best beer cheese I've
Yeah.
ever tasted.
Almond Brothers last night? Not Almond Brothers, but yeah,
Yes,
Almond.
yes. So, and then
Every time I come in, I have to have a glass. I do. Every time I
Every
come in, I
time,
have a glass
glass
of
of
at least
BBR.
one glass of BBR.
yes.
Yeah. Oh man.
Have you already had that glass today or are you going to have that glass?
Not yet, but it's probably gonna happen after this. Yeah.
We just got to make sure you don't leave empty-handed without your signature. And it's so easy to come out here because Alicia has so many festivals and markets and events. They always have live music.
Yeah.
Give them a
Food
little
trucks.
taste. Yes, a little taste of what's coming up this spring.
Absolutely. So we're gonna have. We're already rolling with our Sangria Sundays with Trippin' Roots. We have live music at least once a
Love
month
Trippin'
with Matt
Roots.
Castle. Next weekend you could catch.
That's like at my wedding.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, Matt Castle,
nice,
yeah.
nice. Next weekend you could catch Ebony and Ivory, which is a fun
Yeah.
little trio. So
David Lee Hinkle, right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
God, that
David Lee
guy's great,
Hinkle
yeah.
and George from Boogie G.
Yeah.
So it's and Jill Kaufman. So the 3 of them are
Oh,
gonna
she's
and they're
good.
all super
Nice.
talented.
Yeah.
So they'll come play inside. Then we have a spring market coming up, which I'm super stoked about. If you came to our harvest market or our Christmas market, it's going to
Yep.
be that. Only it's just going to keep getting better. And of course we already have Sangria Saturday summer concerts. We have drive-ins. We have all the things planned for this year.
That is
There's
awesome.
a great video that showcases a little bit exactly that experience.
Yes.
What?
Facebook.
The Facebook. I have a feeling someone's name's going to roll through those credits, Corey. Is that going to be there?
Put myself in the credits of my video. I mean,
They know my work. That's what he's saying.
yeah, that's awesome. No, yeah,
that
you
is
gotta
true.
See it, though. It completely encapsulates exactly what it is out here. I
does.
mean, it's just it's so fun. People and the attitude. I mean, people are just spread out and they're just doing their thing and talking, and it's great.
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
So definitely come out to Wildwood Winery right here on Troy Pike, just 5 miles south of the courthouse in Versailles. A quick jump from Georgetown, Frankfort, Lexington, or of course anywhere in Woodford County. It's close by. So stay tuned. The whole month we're going to keep featuring more wines at Wildwood Winery. So stay tuned as we go through the wine list. Until next time, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yep.
No go sips for
I don't
you.
even have a water. This is sad.
Did you say go sips or catching on? Did someone mention that to you?
Oh, I've had a ton of people mention it. That was just a Corey original.
I love that. I put Benny Hill music to the end of it because it just felt like it's just goofy. Because I didn't notice it. Like, you got to understand, I'm looking here, I'm talking, thinking about the
Trying
show.
to think about the next thing you're saying.
I'm not looking at her sip, and I've had people come up to me like, Emily's like, is she not drinking? I'm like, oh, I mean, no, she's right next to me.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You
Well,
never noticed though that I always so I wouldn't drink
cracking
it, and then at the end I would just pour mine into yours.
Yeah.
I think you just always thought you were getting like a bonus, or you just
would, like,
oh
look
gosh, I
away.
didn't drink as much as what I had.
Weird. Magic glass.
Oh, Wildside Winery keeps reproducing. Okay, so we have a ton of great stuff for current events. Current events in general, I am so excited, Corey. So you're on VMA and obviously Midway Business Association. So many of these groups are actually starting to plan
Renaissance,
current events. So we're looking at some block parties starting Memorial Day in Midway and Versailles. Francisco's Farm is going to be the first week of June. Art in the Park is Memorial Day weekend.
It's
Tons
coming.
of stuff.
Outdoor stuff is coming.
Yes, or at least we get to plan for it, and
Yes.
hopefully it will go on. But we feel like we're tracking in the right direction. And Corey, for Easter, I hear that
The Easter Bunny's going to be there?
There could be a special guest.
Yeah?
Is that going to
Really?
be true downtown?
That's
are
what
you,
I-
Are you hearing that on the street
That's
too?
what I'm hearing.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah.
I don't know. Stay tuned because we'll catch up. We'll bring all those details to you guys closer to time. But I just wanted to share the excitement because it is sunny outside and it's getting warm, and people are starting to talk about actually doing things, and it warms my heart. So, but speaking of warm weather, Corey, I just registered my kiddos for swim lessons.
Oh, really?
Falling Springs.
Well, there you go.
Isn't that a perfect
Yeah.
prep for summer?
Totally. Make sure they're in the proper attire and they're not fully clothed when they jump in the pool.
Yeah, like some people.
Yeah. But that was fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't push them in like I might have given you a little helping hand.
I'd push my kid in. I'd push Avery in the pool. She'd
That's
think
so
it's
frowned
funny.
upon. You shouldn't say that on the internet. But
she's
they
cool.
also have guys.
She's
if
a cool
you're-
kid.
They have lifeguarding certification classes, a spring break volleyball. So spring break is in 2 weeks. So if you guys aren't going anywhere and you wanted your kid to do something fun, get out for a few hours a day, they have a spring break volleyball clinic. They, of course, have their church volleyball, youth volleyball, taekwondo, smart start, soccer, and golf. Ton of things. And then, of course, we just registered again for swim, which I'm really excited. I think it's the perfect time of year to start prepping them. So when we are around pool and water, they'll kind of know what to do. So check that out at Falling Springs.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, I say it at every show. I had a great experience getting my lifeguard certification there, and I mean, just the whole establishment. Just so many memories there, and it's between the gym and then the weight room. I mean, it's awesome. And then even, I mean, one thing I didn't know that when we took the trip back, and that's something you guys should go watch.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Especially now, prepping for because it was getting cold. I think right
Yeah,
around that time.
fallish, I think.
Yeah, fallish. They've got a whole track back there. They've got
course.
frisbee golf.
A dog park. You see people walking their dogs.
It's amazing.
And their disc golf course is like primo. It
Oh
is,
my gosh.
like people come from all over
Yeah.
to do this disc golf course.
Yeah.
And you can, I think you can just grab disc golfs if you don't have the discs off Amazon for real cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah, completely open, and it's a really cool course.
It really is. It really is. So yeah, go find that. I think it was an Out and About.
Yeah.
Go to our YouTube, go to playlists, go to Out and About, and it's the Falling Springs one.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's
Rich
easy.
takes us all around.
Yeah, he does. It's very easy. Guys, girls, humans,
People.
We've got more fails.
Can you believe there's more?
There's more.
Zoom fails are endless. I feel like it's just
Yeah.
a bottomless pit of us all learning together.
Absolutely video conferencing in general, but something's coming to the rescue. There's
We're
a
gonna
product
get
coming
savvy.
to the or here for the rescue.
It's here, yeah.
It's here. Yeah.
And it's called,
It's Office Suite HD.
that's right, by Kinetic by Windstream.
Yeah. Kinetic Business by
Kinetic
Windstream.
business. They mean business.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, these. I mean, like I said, it's the fails are endless. Yes, Doctor.
Here comes
Hi.
Corey from the
Yes.
waiting
How are
room.
you? Oh, I'm good. I'm
looks like
good.
he's on another
Did you get the lab
call.
results back from my rash yet?
Oh, Corey,
No,
Betty,
okay.
Betty.
Well, it's
I don't
getting
think
pretty
y'all need to
bad.
hear that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yep, you're not
It's,
muted, buddy.
Doubled in size. And,
Oh, goodness. Somebody
there's
meet
an
Corey.
aroma.
So there you have it. There is my 30-minute, super detailed, graphs galore. You saw all the numbers, the facts, the figures. You heard it all right here. So now I'm looking for your feedback. What does everybody think? Oh, don't all jump in at once. Anybody? Welcome, everybody. I'll start to call roll. Looks like we have a good group coming in. First, we have COV Zoom. Cove Zoom. Interesting for the times we're living in. That's an interesting name. Okay, next up we have Wine Mom 859. She sounds like a fun girl. Welcome. And last but not least, we have Club Bohannon 24/7. These are like AOL names, Corey. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, these are wild, Emily. I'm also seeing Party Porch Lady. That's a cool one, and looks like Sandwich King just came through, and this is interesting. Meet me in Midway or else. That's an interesting one as well.
I love it. It's just so relatable.
You got to give a guy notice, before you start streaming, because conversations can be awkward.
It can get awkward.
Some
Whether
HIPAA
you-
violations, I think, was violent. I was violated. I felt exposed.
You violated yourself, though. That was you giving it away.
Like you can't, that's just it. That's so funny. It's like you've got to click to join, right?
Yeah.
And you just maybe think your video is off.
or you
when
think
you
you're
join.
muted.
Oh, it happens all the time. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. You know what else happens all the time? I love these segues. We're getting so good at it. 6 or 7 months we've been doing this.
Are we getting good?
We're getting so good.
So good.
Speaking of
Speaking of,
things that always happen, I'm always hungry, Emily.
always.
I'm always
couple
hungry.
times a day, minimum.
And one of my favorite I'm sorry. What am I thinking?
Where are you going?
Woodford
That's
Weekends!
Thank you for not making me do that this
Yeah,
week.
that was so funny.
Talk about a fail.
Woodford Weekends!
Woodford Weekends. I have a high
Oh.
pitch. You all hear it, obviously, but I have
that's
like
funny.
a high pitched voice anyway.
So we got to go to one of my favorite places of all time.
It's a classic.
Where do we go, Emily?
If you are not from Woodford County, you have to come to Wilson's Pool Hall.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth the drive. It's one of those mom and pop, family owned, hole in the wall, so to speak. Like, you would not, if you're just driving by, you wouldn't even know what it is. You go in and boom, you get the most magnificent burger of your life.
Absolutely. It's amazing. The atmosphere, it's just everything about it fits, and I think makes the burger what it is.
Yeah.
You just got to go in there and you just got to go in there and try it.
And enjoy.
Yeah. But I'm going to let the burger speak for itself.
Hello, welcome to Wilson's Pouring. My name is Ben Wilson. I'm the owner, and I'm gonna make you a Willie burger today. Well, it starts out. We also, a lot of people don't know, is we pattern on burgers, and then we throw it on the grill, season it, put a little Worcestershire water on it, flip it, put some more on it. And then butter the bun and put it on, and then kind of press it out a little bit with the weight, and then season it some more and flip it, and then as soon as it's close to being done, then we top it with lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, whatever you want on it. When it's done, put it together and serve it, and Willie burger with fries or onion rings, however you want on the side. Well, we've been here since 1965, July 1st, 1965, and we've been around long enough to know that what works. I mean, we've never changed anything. Not one anything. It's, everybody knows you get a Willie burger, I know it's a Willie burger. I mean, it's ours.
I'm gonna go get me.
You're out. Well, you are in walking distance from right here. You could just pop over.
I'm within easily crawling distance.
Yes, it is so good though. You guys, if you have not been to Woodford County and you guys are just out for Saturday, they do take out. They do all kinds of good fried food too. It's not just their burger, but
yeah, they do a ton of stuff. Yeah,
Willie burger is so good.
So good. And the secret sauce, man, it makes it. I put it on the burger, like it's so good.
And it's
so
one of those
good.
smash burger styles, like you see them in the video, smashing it down and talking up the weight on it. But
that was one thing that nobody else did. And, well, at least with these burgers that I watch. I mean, he really smushing it down, flipping it, smushing it down, flipping it, and like the Worcestershire with water. I mean, that just was just different. It was cool. It was cool. Man. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Speaking of atmosphere.
That's our classic transition.
Should we have a shirt that says "Speaking of"?
Speaking of, we should.
That's a good one. Seriously though, and I thought about it while we were talking about it about Wilson's. Is
you thought about it while we were talking about it?
I thought about it
while
we were talking about it. And when we were talking about Wilson's, when we mentioned atmosphere, you go into the Railroad Drug. An old time soda in Midway, Kentucky. And you are just like, you walk in there and you have the diner, you've got...
the diner bar.
Yeah, the diner bar, the stools. They got the music playing.
Yeah. It serves as little...
Ken's in the back and he knows everybody, and his wife works there, Amanda's there, she knows everybody. Like, it's got that old-timey 50s really kind of feel where you can go in there and you can get like a shake
or an ice cream. Yeah. So good.
Old time, and like old time soda. You can go in there. It just has that feel. It's the atmosphere. I love it. I love it.
We filmed, and we should actually probably bring that back out too. But if you guys remember, we did cold opens with some of our community celebrities.
Back in the day.
And we did one with Mayor Grayson at Railroad Drug.
We did.
And
that's
so
right.
We were there filming it, which is really funny anyway. But this little girl and her mom and her grandmother had come in. Like, it was just kind of us filming and them getting an ice cream. And they go sit outside because there's benches outside. And, well, first off, she sat in the window because there's like a little kid's table in the window. And she had her doll. And then she took it outside. And anyway, long story short, this little girl dropped her whole ice cream. Do you remember, on the ground?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, she just looked like so bummed. And of course, man. Railroad Drug, they even ran out and were like, no, here's another one. That stuff is just priceless. You can't beat that kind of customer service and experience.
You sure can't. Let's check it out. I can't. You got to see.
Say no more, right?
Say no more.
What's up, Woodford? We're here in beautiful Midway, Kentucky today at Railroad Drug and Old Time Soda Fountain. I'm here with owners Ken and Amanda Glass. Guys, this place is amazing. Can you tell us about, not only is it family owned, but what you guys have done since 2010 to make it what it is today?
Well, gosh, we started this, be 11 years this summer, and, it was just kind of one of those things where originally I had done some chain store work and growing up, my dad over in Eastern Kentucky had owned an old Dairy Queen, and had walked down here and saw this old building and thought, man, this could really be something really neat. And I thought it was something that Midway needed. And sure enough, 11 years later, we're still going strong and growing and hopefully continuing to serve the community like we want to.
That's awesome. So the important stuff first, you can probably notice by Ken's outfit, he's not in just general attire. He is the pharmacist here. And you guys have some awesome hometown special services that you provide all of Woodford County, like delivery, right? Can you tell the people a little bit about what all you offer through the pharmacy?
Sure. So, we have a lot of services that I like to say we kind of are a good mix between the old and the new. So when you're talking about newer services, especially when you're talking about from the pharmacy, things like electronic prescribing, vaccine, administration, things like that. But then on the other side, we definitely have that old time feel. And I really want to always keep that. We don't have a drive-through. I want people coming in here, as much as I can because that interaction I feel is very integral from that patient-pharmacist interaction. And so I really try to hone in on that. We know everybody by their first name. We know their family, their kids, their grandkids, that kind of thing. And so we really try, I feel like Amanda and I really tried to make a good mix of you kind of feel like it's that old-time service, but when you need us to be a little more, new age, we have that as available as well.
Because word on the street is you do give out your cell phone to all of your clients. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. So everybody that comes in here, I do give my cell phone out. They have it whenever they need me.
That is awesome. And you also offer things like pill planning boxes.
Yeah. So, for people who take lots and lots of medications, a lot of times people think their parents, their grandparents, it can be pretty confusing. Medicines can look the same, they can sound the same, and it's hard to differentiate as we get a little older, especially when your dexterity gets worse, when to take what and all that kind of stuff. And so, planners are nice, but then there are other options, basically called compliance packaging where it's easier for patients to not get messed up and they can take their medicines right and therefore just stay healthier.
That's so important. And you also deliver throughout Woodford County as a complimentary service, correct?
We do.
Yeah, we deliver for free anywhere in the county.
That is amazing. So the fun part, obviously up front, you guys have this old-time soda fountain, and you have some really cool specials that are coming. Amanda, do you want to tell us about what you guys are going to offer?
Yeah, we were excited to bring back a special that we started kind of before COVID hit and kind of before things kind of had to take a back seat. We're going to start back with our 10 Cent Tuesday program. So that is on Tuesdays. We're going to do once a month, at least through the spring, probably into the summer. 10 cent, 1 scoop cone or cup. So we're really excited to bring that back and maybe some other specials as the weather warms up as well.
You cannot beat that deal. I like to tell this story. Corey and I were in here doing a fun little spoof with Mayor Vandergriff not too long ago, and a little girl came in. She was with her mom and her grandmother. She came in, got a cone. She went and sat in the cute window, which Corey can show you guys, and then she went and sat outside, and of course the little girl ended up dropping her cone, and the ice cream person behind the counter ran out with a new scoop of ice cream and gave it to this little gal. Her eyes lit up. You just can't beat that kind of customer service. That's what you get right here at Railroad Drug. But Amanda, who is going to be serving some ice cream on Tuesday?
Well, I think we have some celebrity scoopers that are going to join us on Tuesday. I think we're going to have some celebrities from What's Up Woodford that are going to join us this coming Tuesday. We're going to scoop ice cream on Tuesday afternoon, hopefully after school. Hopefully the weather's nice from like 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
That is awesome. We're going to have some fun. So come out 3 to 6 on Tuesday. Amanda, you guys are also thinking about participating in Burger Week, which is coming up April 2nd through the 11th. Can you give them just a little taste? I know we don't have finalized details, but just kind of what to expect.
So we're kind of winding down with our sale of Girl Scout cookies here. We help our daughter's troop with our Girl Scout cookies. So I thought, what better way to add ice cream and Girl Scout cookies, maybe in the form of some sort of sundae or something. Maybe we could make kind of look like a burger for that sweet treat after you try all the other great burgers in Woodford County.
That's right. Or before, right? Sometimes dessert needs to come.
True. That's
as
right.
the appetizer.
That's right.
You mentioned COVID, so I do want to just mention this because it's such a hot topic right now. You guys are actually slated, and I know you don't know days and times, but to get some COVID vaccinations in here, right?
We are. You want to touch on that?
Sure. So we already have a vaccine program in place where we're doing things like flu shots and shingles vaccines, pneumonia vaccines, and so forth. So, I feel like we really had our infrastructure set up for that.
Right.
Obviously, COVID is a very unique scenario, a very unique situation in terms of where the government is in control of basically distributing that vaccine, indifferent of which manufacturer is doing that. And so we're a little bit at the mercy of how they kind of distribute those moving forward. And so we've actually done all the things we're supposed to have done to this point and have just been told that we should be getting vaccine, at some point soon. They have mentioned to us that they said that we should probably expect the Johnson & Johnson one. That seems to be the one where the state would like to have independents roll that out just because they feel like there are a lot of underserved parts of the state, and a vaccine where you only have one shot rather than a two-part series might be a little easier to get people vaccinated a little faster. So I would really hope to have that in the coming weeks. So
That is awesome. Last thing I want to touch on, guys, they have something for everybody here. My favorite, of course, is the ice cream. Say no more. That's all I need to know. But they also, of course, other than the pharmacy and the programs they offer through the pharmacy, they have things like a dollar section. They have cards. They have some tourism information here. You truly are a one-stop shop.
We try to be.
yeah, I mean we've kind of changed a little over the years with some of the stuff we've carried, but we try to change it up and have whatever anybody needs.
That's right. And the last thing is these Midway jerseys. So there's 2 Midway jerseys, a lot of basketball paraphernalia in here. But those Midway jerseys especially have a cool story. Do you guys want to share?
Sure. So when you're looking at those jerseys there, so in 1937, Midway, when we had a high school here in Midway, they won the state basketball championship, and so the jersey on the far right was actually a commemorative jersey for one of the players there. His son is one of my customers. And then the one on the left is from a lady that anybody who is familiar with Midway would know, Miss Margaret Ware Parrish, who was the coach for, I believe, all of the women's sports at Midway College for years. In the picture below that's her wearing her high school cheerleading uniform when she was in her 90s at Rupp Arena when they recognized that Midway team there. And so that was a commemorative jersey that was given to her, and her family gave that to us to display as well.
So what more do you need than another reason to stop by here at Railroad Drug and Old Time Soda Fountain in Midway? It is such a pleasure for us to be able to come and cover these stories of great Woodford Countyans doing amazing things, family-owned business. Their daughter's running around here. I saw her doing her math homework earlier. It is an amazing business with amazing people, so please come check them out. And don't forget, tomorrow from 3 to 6, Corey and I will be doing some 10-cent scoops for you guys. So come down to Midway, or come out and about to Midway and come see us tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow. See you.